What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Kangaroo Black coming back to talk about the Auburn Tigers and the firing of Bryan Harsin. I meant to do this video earlier today, but I'm just now getting around to it. But anyway, so yeah, Auburn decided to fire Bryan Harsin after a 3-5 start to this 2022 season. Not good. He went 7-6, 6-7 last season. So I mean, Bryan Harsin was not a very good coach. This Auburn program, football program, been toxic ever since the offseason. And I'm sure that was building up probably all during last season. So, but anyway, had several players to leave during the offseason. I think they had 18 scholarship players to transfer. Never heard of that many scholarship players transferring. A lot of coaches left. He fired some coaches. Matter of fact, he fired the wide receiver coach from last year, Cornelius Williams. He fired the offensive coordinator from last season, Mike Bobo. The defensive line coach left and went to Clemson. Special teams coach left. I think he went to the Denver Broncos to the NFL. Derek Mason left and went to Oklahoma State, and Derek Mason took a pay cut to get out of there. So you know it was bad, man. Then they hired this guy to be the offensive coordinator, Austin Davis, and he quit 44 days after being fired. He really didn't do nothing. I mean, Jesus, man. Bryan Harsin was running a damn tight ship down there. Then with all the other stuff that was going on, dealing with this female, he brought from Boise State with him. So everybody knew that this was going to happen. Everybody in their damn mama. I mean, it was bad, man. Plus, on top of that, this season coming around, he losing like hell. I mean, damn. But far as Bryan Harsin against Power 5 schools, he's 4-11 since he's been at Auburn. 4-11 since Power 5 schools. And he done lost 9 of the last 10 against Power 5 schools. Never heard of no shit like that, man. He done lost 7 of the last 8 SEC games. And guess what? He's also 3-10 in his last 13 games. Bryan Harsin knew this was going to happen. It might have been he was trying to get fired. I don't know, man. But I'm sure he knew it was going to happen. But guess what? He did play my Alabama Crimson Tide close. And he should have beat him. Tank Bigsby would have stayed in bound. He'd have beat Alabama. But guess what? He didn't. And maybe if they'd have won that game, Auburn would probably be dumb enough to keep him. Simply because he beat Alabama. And that probably would have instilled more hope for Auburn to keep Bryan Harsin. But hey, it didn't happen, so it is what it is. Word on the street is Cadillac Williams going to be the interim head coach. But, Cadillac Williams was a good damn running back in his days at Auburn. I mean, he was a hell of a player. Now, what kind of coach he'll be, I don't know. Hell, he might be so good they make him the head coach. But guess what? I doubt it. Not with them damn boosters down there at Auburn. And I don't know who they're going to get at Auburn. I hear Hugh Freeze was in the mix. I don't know about that. But anyway, Hugh Freeze just signed another contract with what was it, Liberty? Is it Liberty he went? But anyway, wherever he at, he just signed another damn contract. So I think for $5 million a year or whatever. But if he took this job, I'm sure he'll get more money than that. $5 million a year from Auburn. But anyway, Auburn is in shambles right now. I have never seen an Auburn football program down in the dumps like this. This is bad. Hey, the grass ain't always greener on the other side. They should have kept Gus Malzahn. Gus Malzahn was not a bad coach at all. He was not a bad coach. It's just I felt like the offense that he was running, he was going to have to change it up because everybody was catching on to it. But I don't think Gus Malzahn was a bad coach. And I'm sure Gus Malzahn probably laughing at Auburn right now. I'm probably sure of it. The AD that he was under is gone. They didn't get a new one in from Mississippi State. I mean, damn. Now Bryan Harsin is gone. A lot of the coaches gone. You got all kind of players transferring. So I'm sure Gus Malzahn is laughing his ass off at damn Auburn. Plus they're losing like hell since he been gone. So yes, they should have kept Gus Malzahn and or at least found somebody better than Bryan Harsin. I mean, Bryan Harsin, he was successful at Boise State, but the SEC is a different animal. And I ain't never seen a coach get fired after less than 2 seasons. He didn't even last a full 2 seasons. But guess what? He getting paid on the way out the door. They got to pay him a little bit over $15 million. So he getting paid going out the door. I'm telling you, these coaches they making good when they get fired. I'm telling you, they making out like a damn fat rat. But won't nobody make out like a fat rat like Jimbo Fisher if Texas A&M let him go. He taking the whole damn bank with him. But anyway, it's bad, man. It is bad. and another thing, Auburn still owe Gus over $21 million from his buyout. So they got to pay Bryan Harsin his buyout, and they still paying Gus Malzahn from his buyout. Still owe him over $21 million. Oh, my damn goodness. Well, Auburn, I hope you make a better decision this time. Shit. But I tell you what, I don't think it'll happen. But if Auburn fuck around and get Deion, it's going to be a problem for the whole entire SEC. You can believe that shit. You can believe that. But anyway, that's all I got for this video. Talk about Bryan Harsin. Oh, I forgot to mention something with Florida. Florida they done dismissed Brenton Cox, man. Brenton Cox was a 3-year starter for Florida at linebacker, man. He played 32 games at Florida and started all 32. So, and he was a hell of a linebacker. But I guess he got into it in the latter part of the game against Georgia. I guess they say he threw some punches up some bullshit. So Billy Napier dismissed him. That's a hell of a football player. So, and he was projected to be a first-round draft pick. But I'm quite sure he'll probably still be a first-round draft pick. Hell, ain't but 3 more games left in the season, so it is what it is, man. Florida ain't going to no damn playoffs. They might mess around and make it to a bowl game, but it won't be a New Year's Six bowl game. So, but yeah, they let this guy go, man. He a hell of a player, but hey, it is what it is, man. So, but I'll talk to y'all later. Roll damn tide.